full of beans now.
Full of beans,
Oh,
now.
I'm full of beans.
Yeah.
I love that song.
This is a great song. Don't know why I always skip this one.
One of the few Smith songs I actually think I can sing. The others I think are deceptively difficult because Morrissey's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I don't know. I couldn't hear myself sing that entire time, so you just got.
I'll be the judge.
You just
of
got
it.
both barrels.
Yeah,
It's pretty on it.
because
I
you know
thought
what?
it
Like,
was
because
okay.
when I listened to Smiths initially as a teenager, I'm like, oh, I'm angsty now. I like the Smiths. Hell yeah. That one was like, oh, it's in a major key.
I know.
Get
It's not like
this
them at all.
the fuck away from me.
Then
And
you
I
realise-
literally don't think I've listened to it since I was 15 years of age.
And you realise Johnny Marr is the greatest guitarist who's ever lived, and you
Damn,
move on.
cool.
The first time I ever heard the Smiths, right, it was me on a bike ride back from smoking. It was at that
Which is
point in my
exactly
life.
how it should be listened to.
When I was
All right,
I was at that
fucking
point in my
stand by
life
me,
when I,
Jesus Christ.
when I would go on bike rides so I could smoke. I think it was about 15. I was coming down a hill. And I heard this charming man for the first time, and it honestly, it made me want to spread my arms with joy, but my balance was too bad, so I quite sensibly just took one hand off.
Yeah, flannel shirt flowing in the wind.
Exactly. Unbelief everywhere. Ooh, I miss Unbelief. How are we doing, Dylan?
I'm pretty good. Smiths are pretty good.
Yeah.
We've been listening to the Smiths just before the podcast to get us into it.
Nothing to get you happy and excited like Morrissey.
Yeah. Calvin's back. He's alive. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Calvin's back
Hello.
from undisclosed location over
Yes.
the weekend.
Hello, listener. How are you guys?
Redacted.
Have you been okay without me?
We've actually missed you, to be honest.
We have, you know what, we need, again, we've said this before, but we
need
missed
a-
your guffaws in the back.
We need a guffawing buffoon to do exactly
point.
that.
We need chortles, a Calvin chortle. And there they are. I missed them.
Like the laughter of a newborn child.
Yeah, because I'm not funny, so Josh doesn't laugh at me. So I don't really
You
get
are
the
funny
sensation.
occasionally.
And then it's only because of Calvin's very low expectations of what he thinks is funny. And it's great. That's why I hang around with him so much.
I've never really gotten the hang of the skill of you're supposed to over laugh at things if you're being recorded. Because I know I'm not that funny to you in real life.
Yeah. You fucking idiot, of course.
Anyway. Remember Jen saying-
you're dead funny.
Jen said that to me, right? She was like, Dylan laughs so hard. And I was like, he doesn't find me that funny in real life, don't worry.
Like we're not sitting drinking pints. I'm like
Exactly.
hoofing and hollering.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because I think she was like, because you're not funny at all. I don't find you funny.
Oh
one
my
bit.
God. So we have a clip doing good views on Instagram at the minute, and Katie was like, can I watch it? I was like, yeah, of course. And she was like, I love you too, right? But I went, yeah, I know it's a nothing clip, but here internet's weird.
Yeah, it is.
She's like, is this what
That wasn't even the
do?
funniest part about that conversation, which is the wild thing. But you know what? If the machine God wills it, Calvin, what do they say? Praise to the Omnissiah.
Praise to the Omnissiah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
And that's your one Warhammer reference this half year.
Thank
so
you.
we got it out of the way early. I had an idea after your very funny Irish games. I say Irish games. It was just the Irish games, wasn't
Irish
it, to be
games,
fair?
yeah.
The GAA.
The GAA.
Which I've been getting a lot of clips of. But I was like, what are some English games? And thankfully, we actually do have a games industry, so we can talk about instead of the most popular
Like-
hobbies, which are hurling, Gaelic footy,
Would you like
drink
to
driving.
know about a sport that happens in specifically West Cumbria? And I think they have it in other places, but it's called
not
Uppies.
not even for the bit.
Is it the bit
It's
where you run down the
called-
hill?
It's called Uppies and Downies.
That's what
it's
we have to
called-
do to you to get you on the chair.
I'll be sick if we play Uppies and Downies.
Hang on, let me get. So Uppies and Downies.
Uppies and
Uppies and
Uppies and
Downies.
Uppies and Downies takes place in Workington.
Are you the uppie or the downy in this situation? What team do you play for?
So Workington is split into two halves of the town, and you're either the Uppies or you're the Downies.
Oh,
And it's
fuck
a-
off, actually.
Yeah, it's a geographically based split, right?
Excellent.
So the idea is
Can you put it on the
basically-
screen for the people that are watching, by the way?
Yeah,
please?
yeah, sorry. Basically,
Just
So-
Google uppies and downies.
they start in the
Hand
centre of
back
town.
game. They can't even spell
Handball.
ball.
You say ba. Do you not
Ba?
say ba?
What the
Handball.
fuck is bat?
Ball?
Bar
What?
game.
Yeah. How did you not get ba
Scottish.
means ball?
Scottish thing.
Like fit ba.
So there's like a leather, like an old school football, like fit back sort of thing.
Fit back.
And
Maximum brain
it
damage.
starts in the middle. basically like hundreds of people from you're either an uppie or you're a downy, and it's like
Well,
literally
you're
the split
definitely
of the
a downy.
town.
Yeah,
No, I'm not from Workington. I don't. This is weird Workington people shit. This isn't. I don't do this.
Yeah, God, working some people. Ugh.
Yeah, imagine.
Basically, the ball starts somewhere in the middle, and you have to get it to either end of the town. But there's hundreds of people turn up from either side, and it is an absolute brawl. People get their heads kicked in, and you've got to get the ball back to your side. And this happens for days.
I've heard of this game. I love that it weighs a kilogram. So that's heavy enough to do a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Socioeconomics.
What the fuck?
Who's got the best record? That's what I want to know.
Could you imagine on your fucking tombstone it said uppies and downies?
Threat from supermarket.
Oh my God.
They protested the Tesco Extra in Clothics to do it. That's the most English fucking thing I've ever seen. Because there's the one round here, isn't there, where you chase a wheel of cheese down a hill?
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah,
Which is Gloucester, yeah.
I can't believe you laugh at the Irish people. We have
you have actual games.
You have actuals. Yeah, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Do you know what's mad? I always thought about English people is that y'all have different surnames.
It's
is there only like 6 in Ireland?
Yeah.
That's why they need one of them.
I'm
apps,
deadly serious. My dad's called Paul, and there's in my town 5 Paul Lynches completely unrelated.
Isn't that why you all have nicknames though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I never got a nickname. I was really sad about it because because Dylan was a new name when I was born. It's like I was like the only one.
Yeah, lads, we got the list of new names. He's like, Declan, Dylan.
No, only 10 of them. Fuck. Every teacher in school called me Declan. Because they're like, I don't recognize the name Dylan.
Is that why you chose it for your stage name?
McGillo?
Yeah. Can we get that up? You know that thing you were doing where you're like getting the picture-in-picture of the games? Can we just get the picture-in-picture of Declan McGilloway's hot water set?
So there's a bit that when I used to work in a comedy club that there's someone died of death and he's from Ireland, and I just I showed Josh years ago, and it's all he ever brings up.
It's honestly the funniest. It's probably the hardest I've laughed at a stand-up set in years, honestly. It's like that and Lee Evans as a child. Look at this really sweaty man. And also look at this fella absolutely die of death.
And also look at Lee Evans. Zinger. We're blowing.
I was thinking about that, and I thought about, we have a games industry, and I thought about some just very English games, which tied in quite nicely because I played a very Yorkshire-centric game this week, which is quite good. But Calvin, I sent you a little listicle. These might suck dick, but I think that's the most appropriate English thing. For all that, obviously, it's going to be mostly English people watching this. But then I think to be English and British, there needs to be a certain shitness to it. You know what I mean? If the trains ran on time, it's not English. It's not English. Yeah, we don't do that.
Did you send it to?
Oh, I actually didn't even send it to him.
That is a thing. I mean, like there's I think the setting of England is almost more interesting than anything England's ever produced.
Okay.
Like middle-aged, like Game of Thronesy sort of shit, like fantasy.
That's in Ireland, though, isn't it?
What? No, it's not.
It's shot in Ireland, isn't it?
No, I said the setting, as in like the narrative basis of like
fantasy.
Robin Hood.
Is that of like of the
like you think of Baldur's Gate, you think of fucking
old oak trees and rolling hills and
Hobbiton.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all like fucking. It's all based off these fantasized versions of old English
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's almost the coolest part of England.
600 years ago.
I do get it, but I like the shitness of like post Thatcher Britain. I think it's quite endearing. It's like I went to the Czech Republic a couple of years ago, and I stayed in an Airbnb which was just like a Soviet tower block, and I fucking love that shit. The rundownness of it all is just incredible. So I like that. I can understand why no one else likes it. But it's kind of like, when you're fat, you can make fun of yourself for being fat. Yeah. No one else is allowed to make fun of how shit England is because people get really shirty about it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you saying about our NHS? You can't. You know what I mean?
I like England.
That's all right.
I've lived here for many years.
Seen better days.
Yeah. Like Ireland's nice and all.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot to do. I like doing things.
I feel like Ireland's got to say it like the Australia problem, but way smaller, where it's like all the cool stuff's on the edges and there's fuck all in the middle. That's just the outback where the fucking weird people live. Right. I did email that to you, Calvin.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to see what
I just chose some games that I think highlight the shitness of the English game industry, and also maybe how we're evolving slightly. I don't know. The first one is a cracker, I would say, Calvin, if you want to get that up.
What the fuck is this?
You're gonna.
So I've got. Can you see which one?
The top image you see. We usually start in this country, Calvin. We usually start at the top and move down.
If you just read that correctly, and you know what, you did. It really rolls off the tongue.
I didn't realise it.
Coronation Street and the mystery of the missing hot pot recipe.
Oh, wow.
Someone just mute this, should you? I don't want to listen to like the full fucking thing of it. We just skip forward. It's Coronation Street and the mystery of the missing hot pot recipe.
Oh, I get a point and click.
Yeah. And I just think...
Point and clicks are very British. Oh, Betty and Becky. Fair play.
See, with fully animated cutscene.
Betty's a star.
She's a star. You know what I mean? I just wonder, like, first of all, look at Betty there, I guess, or whoever they are. But
animated PNGs? Hell yeah. Slow zooms.
How shit is this?
Windows XP licking the balls of me here. Like, this is class.
Kind of like, well, they're obviously going to watch it, but maybe on a second playthrough, they'll want to skip. Someone just took a picture of a cat in a garden. You know what I mean?
That's the developer's backyard.
Yeah, this is just behind the scenes photos, you know what I mean? Like,
that cat's been photoshopped in. That wasn't even there.
He doesn't even have a cat.
I don't think the cat was there.
But I just think, who's going? Because Coronation Street, for anyone who doesn't know, I don't know why they wouldn't, but it's like a mainstay, isn't it? It's been going around since like fucking...
There it is.
Oh, there's copyright strike.
I'm not too bad. But like, look at Betty. It's like, take a full-on picture of this.
Oh, go on, Steve.
Oh my God.
So explain to the American listeners what the Coronation Street is.
It is the soap, isn't it?
Is it the Dallas of Manchester?
Oh my God, I think
it might be.
Is that two on the button?
You read that somewhere. You didn't come up with
no,
that off the top
fucking
of your head. I'm going to Google that later and I'll get back to that. I don't believe for a second.
What is Coronation Street?
I'm just going to put Dallas of Manchester and get loads of chicken shops. But I just think, they're absolutely desperate. The Coronation Street audience must be absolutely desperate because, we were talking a couple months ago about how game studios don't make any money anymore because everything's too expensive.
Yeah.
Fucking no danger of that there, number one. But number two, who is this game made for?
I bet this game was given away for free with a copy of the Daily Mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what
that is. Exactly what that is.
That's one of the most English things I can bloody think of.
You know what? Free DVD discs in newspapers that you can play on your computer.
Yeah.
I had, remember, what was he called? Noddy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Noddy and a Winnie the Pooh newspaper game that was essentially like
was
this.
it like a crossover?
Ooh.
Noddy X Winnie the Pooh. Whoever wins, we lose.
Winnie the Pooh.
I know Jen would be... Oh, there he is there. He fucking gets about, doesn't he, Pooh?
What the fuck?
Jen's going to be thrilled with this, by the way.
I was not ready for
Jennifer,
that.
you are so welcome for the winner.
Can we tune into the guy's commentary?
Betty and friends track down the missing pieces before they fall into the wrong hands.
Sephiroth.
Apparently this game is very fun, and it says on the front that this game is mainly a fun and iconic hidden adventure game.
It's a full...
Tell you what, maybe my dad would love that. But it's like, right, we're just going to Photoshop a bunch of shite on here and take a still from the show. Because what's happened to him, I don't know who Steve is. I've never watched Coronation Street in my life. But has he sustained some kind of head injury at some point? Is that the deal? And it's like, ever since Steve got bashed in the head, we just had him polishing the glasses.
He's one of the missing ingredients for the hot pot.
And the final ingredient, human flesh. That is just the League of Gentlemen, isn't it? To be fair,
at least this game was going to make some sort of sense. But I don't think let's keep it.
All right, yeah. British soaps are very.
Oh, they're still there. It's so good.
Minutes later. There's a pipe. There's a pipe game.
Yeah, with Dr. Mario or whatever in here. So you have to get the fucking barrel going to the tap. So lovely. Talk to me.
It looks like I have to get that to that.
Well, cheers for that, mate.
Here,
give this fella a subscribe.
Did BioShock rip off Coronation Street?
He's flooding the pub. Put the ale. Lovely.
Okay, then. Let's sort this
right.
out.
That's a good ending.
Give us a pause. Give us a pause, Calvin. I don't want to watch this fella struggle with the fucking pipe puzzle for another 10 minutes.
Are we on to the next one?
Not right now. I just want to get your opinion. So again, Britishness, I think, needs to be run down. Quite shit.
Yeah. Tick.
Weird. How we do.
Hell yeah. That was great.
It makes me, you know what, to be fair to the game, it doesn't make me want to watch Coronation Street at all. It's not something I'm particularly interested in. I wanted to ask, actually, has Ireland ever made a game?
Like a video game?
Yeah, a video game.
Well, I think the GAA games was made by Australians.
Oh, that makes sense. They have weird sports and all, don't they?
Yeah,
Aussie rules.
Aussie rules. Yeah, that's all
Cricket.
combined stuff. Yeah.
Weird sports like that.
Is it what fucking games have the Irish people
Can we
made?
give that a little Google?
Yeah, a little Google.
This is such a nice change because usually, Calvin, Dylan's got you Googling how much a game none of us care about made or something like that. And I'm just really happy. Made in Ireland. They made the Titanic in Ireland. That was a pretty good game.
Yeah, and look at us now. Empire of Sin, that was a flop.
Apocalypse.
Dicey Dungeons.
I've never heard of any of these.
You never played Dicey Dungeons?
Oh, Empire of Sin. Was that made by John Carmack? Yeah, John Romero. Damn McGrath. That's an Irish name, isn't it?
There you are. Have you really not played Dicey Dungeons?
No.
You'd really like it.
The very hungry caterpillar shapes and colours.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of Empires.
Not a very long
Wow,
list.
that's crazy. With Dublin being a tax haven, you would think that they'd be rad in there, but apparently not.
No, fucked it.
John Romero was definitely in there for the tax break, so that man moved from Austin to fucking Dublin. Yeah. Damn, that's really sad.
Yeah, there's no Irish developers that come off the top of the head.
Would there be like a Coronation Street shit equivalent for you to like program yourself? Let's say that you have to make a game.
Oh, a Father Ted.
Oh,
point and click adventure.
I would be shocked if there wasn't one out there somewhere.
Calvin, can you Google Father Ted
How
video
sad
game?
is it about Father Ted that basically just been ruined by the melted plastic man Glinner?
Yeah,
He'll probably tweet us after this because he's constantly searching his name. Can we tag him?
Yeah, that's.
I love your sitcoms. You just have very problematic views about.
Yeah, Father Ted's fucking awesome, and
it's Street Fighter 2 Championship edition in Father Ted. Oh shit! Yeah, they play in Father Ted
crossover. Yeah, fucking Father Ted's great. Sure,
who do you prefer, Oasis or Blur?
Yeah, man.
Not Father Ted fan. You know what? I think it's quite like a point of pride for me is that I don't think I've ever really made like a Father Ted joke. I say careful now, but I think that's just funny on its own.
Yeah.
But I've never really done it. I want to know because it's obviously been 30 years since that finished. I know, it's weird. Oh, I'm so
half of them are dead.
Yeah, for sure. It's Pauline or whatever. Anyway, I don't care.
Oh, is she dead?
She'll be all right.
Is she dead? Sounded like her just then.
But do you get people coming up and saying, because that's always the joke, isn't it? In like sitcoms, if someone sees an Irish person, they go, "Top of the morning, day," or whatever. Which no Irish person.
A lot of people have literally said "feck" and "drink" and "girls" to my face. I'm like, hello.
You like all those things?
Hello, thank you for this job opportunity. Feck, girls, drink.
You do a pretty good Father Jack, to be fair.
Pretty good.
And I guess Calvin would be the Dougal.
Oh, Calvin's big Dougal energy.
Which should make me Father Dick Byrne.
On the train up, I did have on the train up to Cumbria this weekend, I was looking out the window and I did have like a genuine moment of, are they little cows?
Did you
miles
actually?
away?
No, he didn't.
No,
I
No,
don't believe
he
you.
didn't.
I believe that about as much as I believe the Dallas and Manchester.
That was off the dome. Fuck off, lad.
Fuck off.
I'm a fucking wordsmith.
Speaking of British comedians, though, are you familiar with Rick Mayall?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like Bottom is one of the funniest
Yeah,
things.
Bottom. Well, I actually prefer
The
young
New
ones.
Statesman. Do you?
I prefer young ones. To
Is it because
Bottom.
Motorhead's in there?
Fucking lick my balls.
Sorry,
Lick my
I'm riding you pretty
You
hard.
are. I'm fucking just living my life, drinking my Lewis Hamilton Monster. If you're not careful, I'll be transphobic.
Oh.
That's
His little legs wobbling along. I have some tweets to make. Oh my God. Could he be our first guest appearance?
oh, we just grill him for an hour.
Well, do you remember he said he blamed the trans people because he lost his Steam account? Because his
What?
wife, when Graham Linehan got divorced. To start from the beginning, he wrote a very good sitcom and then he wrote some pretty good ones. He wrote Father Ted, Black Books, IT Crowd, didn't he?
Yep.
Which are all really funny. He just decided he hated trans people.
Yeah.
To the point where people would harass him on Steam. And he sent out a tweet being like, "That's my son's account, actually. Can you stop that?" I don't know if that's what he sounds like. I just assume he sounds thick. And then
he's in that one episode of
Alan Partridge.
Alan Partridge, thank you.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he sounds like, but he then, when his wife divorced him because of all the transphobia, which is somehow the trans people's fault, he decided he lost his he lost
stupid sexy trans.
he lost his Steam account in the divorce.
Oh, he looks like a melted man, doesn't he?
Does. Fuck me. That's what transphobia does to a motherfucker. Look at him. Jesus, he looks like bloated with hate, doesn't he?
He looks like fucking Del Moran's character in Black
He does.
What
He
the
does.
fuck? That's mad.
Get Fran on. Yeah, if you just Google Graham Linehan's Steam account, I don't think there's much more to it, but he was like, lost my Steam account in the divorce. Which, you know, as far as I'm insuring a host
so
right now, and my Steam account might be one of the most valuable things in there monetarily.
Of pure assets, that's all you've got.
No,
Graham Lemon lost his Steam account in the divorce.
well, that's it.
All right, okay,
Yeah.
it's just people
Well,
doing
good enough for me.
You made the joke, and you did.
We'll cut that
well
shit
done.
out. But going back to actually funny, and I don't think transphobic people because he's dead. Rick Mayal voiced a game, which is very good.
Did he?
Have you ever heard of Hogs of War? Yes, Calvin's heard of Hogs of War.
Is this
such
all,
a pure
is this,
nostalgia hit?
Is this British shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hogs of War.
this is just like the intro cutscene. So if you just bash the mute, it's one of
Never
the.
have I seen such a shower in all my life. You recruits are here for one reason only, and that reason is war. I said war. Are you in love, Private? Then don't look at me or give me nightmares. Lights,
Right.
source
So
Malaysia, a
it's
collection of-
basically just a game that's based on a pun where we say instead of dogs of war, we say hogs of war.
Oink.
But it's full of some of the most kind of like casually racist accents possible, which I
that's
think
very
that's
British.
English. That's English, where the French people are like, I am retired, but I must shoot this gun. And all the Americans are called like Joe Bob, Bob Joe, Billy Joe Bob, all that kind of thing. And the Russians are sneaky bastards, which we obviously know. They're not like that in real life.
Russians aren't even real.
Oh, the Chinese is a bit actually iffy, to be
no.
fair. Can you just Google Hogs of War, China?
Oh God.
But the
I've
idea is
never heard of Hogs of War.
it's like a very cult
No.
classic. It's it was made by a company that got its start
It's on Steam. Might get that from a Steam Deck.
Yeah, it's apparently busted. Oh, it's not there. That's a shame.
Rip.
It's probably for the best. I might search that up and email that to Calvin just by the end.
The Chinese Hogs of War.
Honestly, the Chinese accents, now that I think about it, maybe a little.
Sushi
So.
swine.
Yeah. I don't remember this being in the game.
Wait. No, this is the.
Today is Friday. In
World War II, as although Japan were active alongside the Allies in the
Is this
First
Hogs
World
of War? Is it Worms?
Yeah. No,
Is it
well, it
Worms?
is based on one.
Squad
I fucked
consisted
up.
of Peg
Chip Chop Squad.
Hideki, Minoru, Kenzo,
Minoru.
Ryumi, Akira, Hiro, Satoshi, Yukiro.
I love how he's got
and
like
Emo.
the
game
chill hop
described this
Ninja
team as
Verse like
dangerous
thing in the
their
background, so you know
appetite.
it's.
They will consume anything, no matter how many suckers or eyeballs it may have. This consuming passion
fuck
spills
is
over
this,
into
man?
their warmongering. They lust for more and more land, probably due to the tiny size of their homeland. It would be from the development shift from alpha to beta.
Okay,
that
well,
each
if we just
Okay,
skip
yeah,
ahead,
let's
hopefully.
then feel free to check
No,
out
this guy's
Bobby's
just
video.
narrating.
I think
Or
he's
check
just-
out those other previous
But,
teams of your favorites.
Yeah, I think we've just added a new thing, which is shitness. I forget the other two. And lazily racist accents, or sometimes just racist accents.
Just
like
racist
that's
accents.
how can you get more English than that? Because I think they're all voiced by Rick Mayall as well.
Oh wow! And here
Which
he is
maybe
in the
is
flesh.
There he is. Look at him.
Yeah, very good. But no, resist the temptation of disclosure. Loose lips sink ships.
Rick Mayall's sick.
He is sick. Are we just watching him fuck up in a booth?
Outcome of the air war. Look at him.
I want him to do like a foreign accent.
I'll try and find it for you. I forgot they were called sushi swine though.
Top scientists have just completed.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. Cool.
Hogs of War though is I think better than a lot of Worms games.
Yeah.
Because it's pigs and a bit racist.
Win.
Two big ticks in the
Tick
box.
and tick.
No, but I thought, you know what, like we've got a lot of English games. You know, we've got like Fable.
Fable's the
Jinx.
big one. Peter Molyneux.
Lying.
Like,
Well, actually, lying is quite a big part of the English experience. Oh, wow. It's really...
So being racist, fibbing.
Fibbing.
If it's more... Here, Molly isn't a liar. He's a fibber.
Yeah. He's just tiny little fibs.
Yeah. And just
Tiny
being
little
shit.
fibs.
Was the original Fallout a British thing?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No.
Don't think so.
What's fucking...
It was based on...
Oddworld's... Is Oddworld British?
Oddworld's British.
British.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
I don't see that as very... We're not very good at manufacturing, so I don't see it as very, like, English.
Fallout...
China.
No.
no, it's super American, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. That would be weird.
sick, class.
Hang on, I'm just gonna send you this one, Calvin. We might just take a little pause for the chorus while we do it. How do I do an email?
Do that. You're gonna drink.
Oh, okay, we are actually cut.
Oh, well, Calvin's decided that we are taking a pause.
Calvin has a child's bladder. What a shit joke.
Got him there, lad. Holy fuck. An email address, Jake?
Calvin needs to piss. Yeah, exactly. An email address. It's the peak of humor.
Do you know what my original email address is? Have I ever told you this?
Was it like Dark Star?
That was... It was Dilly, Dilly, 180, and awesome. But I spelled awesome wrong. No E.
I just sent it to you,
AWSOME.
Yeah.
At Hotmail, whatever.
Do they awesome?
Yeah.
That reminds me, I saw the saddest license plate when I was driving over here because it was BJ68DDY. And I just thought, for one letter, you could have had, honestly, the greatest thing. The greatest fucking thing.
Just get a sticker for the sake of it. Is that legal?
I just found out my late shift's cancelled tomorrow. Okay.
Fucking want to win.
Right, there we go. Sorry.
Right, we're back.
There welcome back, Calvin. So this is all the Japanese lines, which I assume it's just going to be just as racist.
You know what? The fourth aspect of British.
Goat
Goatsy. All right, Josh just sent Calvin Goatsy in his email
Thanks for
to
the
the work
context.
email.
Again.
I keep meaning this.
Your orders? Me, sir? Yes, immeasurably. I am your tool, sir. Yes, die, devil, for the Emperor. Fire, Banzai!
That was Rick Mayall.
That was Rick Mayall saying Banzai.
This dog, hockey, cookie, doki, sablo. It is my honor. It is my ambition to praise you, sir. Oh, what a leverage for my humble self. I will stop shouting immediately. Immediately, sir, without failure. For me, it is nothing. I am not harmed.
Japanese Rick Mayall isn't real.
Their weapons will not stop me. Nothing more. I fight on for you, sir, but I just gotta have a bit of a ride down. I die with honor all over me. Am I hero? I am very sorry, sir. May I have permission to request to apologize for dying? Oh, please. Are you?
Do we do the Russian ones?
With me, sir.
The French.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the French. Let's get off that into the French. The one group we can be racist to.
What is your desire, monsieur? You love...
I've got a hard on these, seriously.
It does sound a little bit like you if you were dirty talking, I think.
Fucking hog ASMR.
There's a lot of low end in there.
This? Non, pour la France. Marvel at my weapon. This is pour vous. Immediately.
It's a lot of penis jokes in this. Oh my god. A lot
British.
of hogs.
No
Hell yeah.
backholding. Inform ma mère. Replace this leaf.
Garlic grunts.
Rest in
Yeah, they're all
peace.
pun names.
I've
I didn't know.
what's up, sir? Right freaking
Yeah.
here.
So it gets there.
This is the
Oh, we've
American
got
hog.
the Tommy Strotters. Get the English boys on.
What?
Does that mean me? Hey, come on then. Hello, how's it doing? What's that want?
This is what you both sound like to me.
Yes, Doc. Ooh, now then.
I only ever played as the English, to be honest. Kill this! There's one where he goes, that's been in my head. Is that? But there's another one.
This is for you, Flower. Are you ready for this, Duck? I'll show them. Prepare you to be leathered. Have a bone to pick with you. Whoa!
Right.
Okay, that's enough Hogs of War, please, Calvin.
Squeezy. Bodies and blood and things blowing up. It's not a mini piece. Hey, do you want
Let's
some?
do the Russians.
Right.
Oh, Calvin, sorry.
Yes, comrade.
Yes, comrade.
So glad we have this high-pitched frequency in this video, Calvin.
How can I
Thanks.
assist you, comrade?
Can we stop, Calvin? You can listen to those in your own time.
Yeah. You have homework to
There's
do, Calvin.
one that's been in my head literally since I was about 3 years old, where you can stab someone or something. He goes right up the iris, and it's just that over and over. I think about that all the time, actually.
Oh yeah, classic British game for classic British men.
What I'm confused about in Rick's Sushi Swine performance, and when I get up to heaven, I shall be asking him, is the R's and the L's. Sometimes very, very, very problematic use of R's and L's, but other times doesn't seem to bother him so much. So it's the problem I have really is more the integrity of the performance than him saying please.
It's pretty good.
I just want to praise you.
I just want to praise you, Josh. I'm trying my best to praise you all, audience.
Oh, good times. Good fucking times.
Hogs of War. Pretty good.
Give it a play. Honestly, give it a play. It is a genuinely, well, I don't know, actually. I've not played it since about 2006, so maybe it's not good. But
I remember it being good.
Yeah, well, how old were you when you played it, Calvin?
7.
Yeah, exactly. You were out. Calvinissimo there. What team did you play as?
I think I remember being the Americans. I like the Americans.
I think I only played like the Western countries, but not France, which is very, very English, I would say. Is like, all right, America, they might have helped us a bit in the war, but not the French. Not the French. And the Russians.
Don't even get me started about the
You know
Russians.
who didn't like the Russians, Dylan?
Who?
Churchill. Can't be having them. Can't be having that. Anyway.
Churchill's a bastard too.
But, I mean, subscribe to the podcast and you can see me doing a sushi swine. We can get a voice pack going.
Oh, yeah. Can we do like a cameo?
We dress up in yellow, bright yellow as well. That's the thing.
We're Simpsons. We're Simpsons.
Their uniforms are bright yellow. So it's like, you know.
I didn't even fucking clock that.
No, but
as a thing.
is that not what they wore?
No.
Based on me playing Battlefield 5 for a bit.
I didn't realize fucking Battlefield 5.
It was like a pale. Their like battle stuff was like a pale yellow.
To blend into what though?
All the piss.
I don't know. I have to Google it now, aren't I?
All the piss.
Why? Don't Google why are the Chinese yellow. Do not Google why are the Chinese yellow. Calvin, you cannot fucking do that. That is not
World War II uniforms. Yes.
That's beige.
It was it was beige. And that's what the Hogs were wearing.
Pogs of what?
Pogs of what was it? Pogs?
Pog.
Pretty good.
They're back in Pog form. I got a pretty decent Millhouse all the cut.
Hell yeah. What other British games, what classic British games are there?
They're fucking classic British games.
Hell yeah.
I'll be honest, I got to Hogs of War and just went, good enough for me.
Fucking all of the rare games. Yeah, of course.
Lemmings.
Fucking Banjo-Kazooie.
I will say Untitled Goose Game is actually made by England, but it's also got Honky Thatcher's Dead.
Honk if Thatcher's dead.
Honky Thatcher's Dead.
Yeah.
Honky Thatcher's
Untitled
Dead.
Goose Game is far.
Honky Thatcher's Dead.
Honk.
Fair enough. Yeah, it is. And, you know, the swan is probably one of the most vexatious creatures in the English countryside. Second only to the goose. It's quite a gen-centric episode.
Fucking Grand Theft Auto.
I went semi-viral for being attacked by a goose.
Is that an ADHD thing? Is that just
I think that's quite
Jen
common.
and Calvin now both been attacked by gooses.
I got attacked by a geese and I put it on reels and it popped off.
That's hilarious. It popped off. He's been spending too much time around here.
Did I say popped off?
Yeah, you play fighting games. You watch Evo.
Pop off.
I literally popped off, lad.
Lad, listen.
Lad.
I can't stop popping off.
Jeez, Calvin, stop playing.
You're real on the beat.
We can just get it up on the screen, Calvin, as well.
Oh, I could have
It's
done
just that from the background. You just hear, jeez, fucking Christ.
What's this creature?
There's one last game that I emailed to Calvin, which is a game I just started playing last week because I just finished Elden Ring, and I was like, thank fuck, this is over.
We can't talk about Elden Ring again.
Which is this one.
Oh wow!
Set in Yorkshire.
Oh, I've seen this in Steam.
Thank goodness, thank goodness.
Thank goodness you're here. If you're looking for something to do.
I've been sucking this pipe all morning. Then I realise it's yours again.
Ah, Bessie's sick as a fig.
With no meat.
Now, you've got to wait for that useless locksmith.
Larry. Lawrence.
Ollie, Rod.
Oh, you're messing about with that thing, are you?
You can start by getting on that mower.
It's got quite an Oni Plays vibe to it, I would say.
Doesn't it?
Which is very fun.
Don't you come back here until those hands are clutching his meat.
Oh wow! And again, another penis joke.
Yeah,
Very
we do
British.
like a dick joke. It's quite fun, to be fair. It's candidate for the most British game ever made. There we are. Yeah, you have two buttons. You have jump and you have slap. And when you slap people too many times and you exhaust their dialogue, they go, oh,
Hey up. That's a classic British noise.
That's the Ricky Gervais in the extras, isn't it? Oh, I was bent all out of position. Oh. When probably pantomime coming this Christmas.
Sexual innuendo. Very
we
British.
do love a bit of sexual innuendo. Have we ever made a sex game?
Innuendo. What?
I've been watching Scrubs again. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Have we ever made a sex game?
Yeah. Has England ever made it? Just Google English sex game. British.
Oh, no. Okay.
Click it. Computer.
Oh no, the work computer's ruined. I Googled porn on the work computer and now it doesn't work. And I've accidentally leaked all my client information.
Put it in a porno comment.
Oh, work.
Blummin' hell, Calvin.
Yeah, it's a weird game. Blummin' neck. Blummin' neck.
Blummin' hell.
Sure. Right, there's a lot of that going on in this game where they'll have people who just don't have it. Some of it's Yorkshireese and some of it's not. Like you can have it, the menu where it'll be like, does that speak Northern sort of thing? And you can go, aye. But like if you want to quit out the game, it's Siddy instead of goodbye. Siddy.
What?
And then options are called
What
faff.
the fuck did you just say to me?
Siddy.
I've never heard that term.
See the.
Yeah. See you.
That's for Yorkshire.
I'm going to have a panic attack.
You're the one who bangs on about like fucking all your weird little idiosyncrasies. You have to put up with your stupid accent. At least you can do is put up with that. Yeah, I took a picture of it. It just says, I took a picture of like some of the graffiti, which I think is very English because it's just Graham shags moss, which is about one of the most, like you were walking past a bus stop or something, you would expect to see like three things. Graham shags moss, weed leaf, fuck the police, everywhere.
Graham shags moss?
That's how I know I'm in a nice, I was down at my sister's, right, and she lives near Cambridge. They live near Cambridge, and I was walking past the bus station, and there was no graffito, or even graffiti.
Whoa.
I know, and I went, fucking hell, it's nice shot there, isn't it? Okay, now. It wasn't even burnt out or smashed up or nothing. It was fucking brilliant. Anyway. That's where I'm at with English games, though. I think we're being represented really well because we've got silliness, penis jokes, racism.
I think the twee is the right word.
Is that what it is? If you had to put like a comedy style to that sort of thing, because it's very lol, so random, but maybe it's just because enough times passed, I don't hate that now. But I was like, is it like Shady Pies or no, is that Devo? Is it Fat Pies? Whichever one, salad fingers in him.
Oh, yeah.
That fella.
Yeah, that fella.
I want to say David Threlfall, but it's not.
David Firth.
Yeah, David Firth.
Yeah, he was very also random British man. But
he was very English, to be fair. That one he has about time is brilliant.
It's a good one.
Do you have the time? Because I want it all.
It's good. Yeah, British stuff, pretty good.
Well, that's up to you.
Pretty good.
All we've talked about, so if we talk about all the Irish stuff versus all the English stuff we've got here, we've got funny stuff. A little bit of racism.
Yeah.
A little bit. But you guys,
I think we're just a bit
massive transphobe.
When we just list off all the things that we've talked about,
yeah,
that's pretty much all we've got.
You've got one.
You've got J.K. Rowling though.
Oh shit, yeah, she makes so much more money as well.
I don't know.
Can't even do that, right? Fucking hell. Ireland.
We've just got a sad divorced man as our transphobe. You've got the author of Harry
no
Potter.
Steam account. He was married to Darth Maul's sister there. Glenna. He was married to Peter Serafinovich, his sister.
Oh.
He's very good in English, and he's from round here.
He's from around here.
He's from round here.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, there's loads. Fucking what was White?
There's loads of good things about Ireland. Just give me a couple of minutes to name them.
I'm actually really shocked that there's so little actual games made out of Ireland.
Yeah, you would think there's one, but maybe, Dylan, if you stick around for a couple of months, you might just see one.
An Irish-made video game. Yeah. Yeah, Ireland's pretty shit.
No, it's not. I've only ever been to
everyone like
2 of the cities, but they were fun.
Yeah, like everyone's like either loves farming or being sporty.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Drink driving. You guys have got that.
Love drink driving.
You love drink driving.
Yeah.
You also do racism pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Irish games coming soon. This means warp.
Warp.
You filthy animal.
Can you put this on the screen, please, Calvin?
Yeah.
He's only been back a week.
Heist simulator. You know, heist movie is one of my favourite genres.
I love a heist. You know, Calvin, I've had an idea for a D&D campaign which is based around a heist for years, and I have it all planned out.
Can we do a low poly D&D special?
I don't know. Yes. Can you? I was all on board until you fucking picked Ice Spice up. And genuinely, when you were like, I made Ice Spice in Baldur's Gate 3, I went, he's not coming anywhere near.
Well, I made one.
I want it to be Ocean's. I want it to be Ocean 11 funny. No, I just made another character funny. You know what I mean?
You sound like anti-crack. You sound like no fun.
I can't remember who was it.
You failed the crack check.
Was that you, Calvin, who said that you were anti-crack?
Yeah.
On this podcast, I tend to be absolute anti-crack.
Yeah. Point that microphone towards yourself, please, Calvin.
Say it again, loud and clear. Everyone to hear.
On this podcast, I am anti-crack.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood today,
you've done very well.
I'm in a really good mood.
You're full of chipper. You're back from fucking filming shit.
Been at Kendall Calling all weekend. Had a lovely time.
Who gives a fuck, Calvin? We have video games.
Calvin, that was the most regional DJ thing you've ever talked about in your life. You know, that is the. I've just been at Kendall Calling this weekend. How many minutes are we on, lads? Because I've got other stuff I can talk about.
50.
Oh fuck!
No, we're like 40.
We're probably about 40 into actual podcast.
Yeah.
I'll say there's one thing. I like wrestling. I like wrestling.
Is wrestling British or is it all American?
Well, I could. We'll leave that there because I could honestly talk to you about British wrestling for a couple hours, and we're not going to do that. And it's not just Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks. There's lots of other people. It's very important. Anyway, so the big babyface wrestler right now, Cody Rhodes, son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
I'm aware.
He listed his top 5, and I just want to get your opinion on his
top 5 what?
Top 5 games.
Okay.
Top 5 games.
Cody Rhodes' top 5 games, everyone. Let's get the strap in.
Number 5. Cody Rhodes, top 5 games. Number 5. Ghost of Tsushima.
Number 5.
Number 4. Halo Combat Evolved. Okay. Social credit deducted.
You just like doing the voice.
Come over here, kitten. Holla at your boy. No, sorry. Number 3. Red Dead Redemption 2. Shit game. Number 2. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear. Which is a respectable choice.
Gold Dust.
That's his brother.
Is that the same fucking thing?
No, it's not. He was Stardust. Anyway.
Stardust, sorry.
Number 1. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
That's a normie.
Normie list, right? That was the first thing I thought about. I was like, Cody Rhodes, you're a multi-millionaire. Play some fucking decent
Doesn't
games.
Cody Rhodes, I remember seeing this fucking years ago. I think when he got married, I think him and his fiance or wife, that's how that works, went in and they got like tattoos.
Dylan Lynch explains marriage.
And they got tattoos where the ring was, and I think he got like a Triforce.
He has a Triforce on his boots.
Yeah,
which is, it's been on me for
me. See, I remember being 14 and be like, I want my first tattoo when I'm 18, and I want a Hylian shield on my shoulder, and I'll be the coolest kid in class. And I went to university, and I think I met 10 men with the same tattoo. And went, maybe death is the answer.
I've seen a lot of Buster Swords, and I've seen a lot of Kirby's.
A lot of Buster Swords too.
To be fair though, if someone got like a Jigglypuff tattoo, I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, that's good.
Love Puff. Love Puffs.
Very British.
No.
Chance will be a fine thing.
Don't you threaten me with a good sound. Chance will be a fine thing. Anyway, it is a bit of a normie taste. Like Triple H is clearly not a gamer, although he is the game. So
he is
that's weird.
Literally the game.
But his favorite game is Metal Gear Solid, which is respectable because it's like your dad's favorite game is Metal Gear Solid. You're like, that's fucking cool.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Imagine your dad loved Hideo
My
Kojima,
dad loves Doom 3 and he loves Painkiller. He loves shooty games, shooty bang games.
I think my dad's favorite game is like Street Fighter 2.
Hell yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I remember I was desperately, this for another thing, is like ways our dads ignored us as children. But I desperately wanted my dad to play World of Warcraft and he was like, maybe. And I was like, we can bond over something.
I got my dad to play Skyrim when it came out.
That's a tough break.
Yeah, and he pretended to be into it for 5 minutes. And then went,
5 minutes is the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
So he had to make his characters and he just went, fuck this.
He basically went, oh wow, okay. Yeah, cool. I have work to do now, don't
Yeah,
I see this. And then
how old would you have been? 15?
2015 that came out. No,
2011.
11. That's 11. That's wasn't it? Yeah, would have been. That sounds about right. 15.
Oof.
That's about the time.
Have you ever played a game with your dad?
I used to play Guitar Hero together.
Oh, terrible.
I used to play a football game. With my dad on the N64. But
was it like Sensible Soccer or whatever?
It was like something like that.
No,
Yeah.
I think it'll be International Superstar Soccer.
Is that the one with the theme tune?
Yeah.
Right, we're coming to the end, lads, but let's just get International Superstar Soccer on.
Heavy game.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely fatty little theme.
I used to
I think that's what it's called.
play with all the settings and make his team.
Typey,
he used to
typey.
just beat me.
Typey.
Sorry. What's it called again?
International Superstar Soccer, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, no, he is correct. I think this is it.
Yeah, theme song. But use a computer.
Can you also put the screen on, please?
Oh my god, yeah.
This is it. Dude, Konami with the bangers here. Oh, get the harmonica in there.
Did Konami do? They did fucking Pro Evo as well too, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Didn't this have lyrics?
Maybe at some point in the next 2
Can you?
minutes, 10 seconds.
Can you? So this is the menu music. So can you go back? So can you look up the intro? Because there's an opening cutscene that I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking of. Just go the OST, right? Not that
Sure,
one,
if you
not
just-
the 20 fucking minute.
No.
I thought I said Nigel fanfare, which might be my
Shout out to all our Nigels.
No, fuck off. Nigels of all kinds can fuck off. That's why are you typing the whole thing again?
God, Calvin! It was already typed.
You didn't even copy and paste. No, that's the music.
It's the main menu.
No,
music.
don't open your fucking emails.
I'm gonna kill myself. Intro. It's right there. It's the second one. Intro.
Oh, is that Clive? That's not Clive Tilsley. Oh, what's his name?
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Okay,
Congratulations.
didn't get it. Yeah.
It's the music plays
It
when
does
you
sound
die.
like I've just cleared a level.
Right, Calvin, you can turn off International Superstar.
Okay, sorry.
And put on Running Through the Sea. You know you had to survive.
We're not playing fucking
No, we're
Run in
not
the
doing that
90s
game.
again.
No, because it took me 50 minutes to find that last time. Right. So that was my little thing. England's the best, the greatest country. No, I can't even say that with a straight face. But I hope we all learned a little something about doing a funny accent and maybe when that goes a little bit too far.
Push it further. Be Rick Mayal.
Please.
Rest in
peace.
Rest in peace.
That's the second rest in peace joke we made in this podcast. Crazy.
What was the first one?
I can't remember.
No, it didn't count.
It was about nonce priests, and I was thinking the entire episode of like a pun because it was about a nonce priest who got battered.
Where the fuck? Where are you getting nonce priests out of?
Episodes.
All of them?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to
11, 12.
All right, we're out. But
Sesame
I
Street
said,
reference.
instead of saying rest in peace as like a witty one-liner, it was rest your penis. Good night, everybody.